Hello and welcome to Feedbackula, the show where we take loads of internet comments, throw in some sarcastic responses, then mush it all together into a meaty goo. It's basically the dog food of video games. Slopping out of the can today... Steam! It's the gaseous phase of water formed when water boils. It's also a video game delivery system made by Valve, which has earned itself a modest amount of popularity among PC gamers. This week, Valve, that's the device that regulates and directs the flow of Steam, announced Steam Family Sharing, meaning you can scold the shit out of your family and friends with impunity, starting next week when the beta launches. The new service feature, implemented by popular demand, will allow you to share your library with up to 10 separate people, giving them access to all the games in your library and letting them download, play and earn achievements for their own account. The only catch is that your friend can't use your library if you're playing a game from it. If you boot up a game and they're already playing something, they'll be given a few minutes to either buy the game or get out, which, given you're getting something for nothing, isn't that bad. So, basically, Valve is formalising the password swapping most of you have been doing for ages anyway, and, judging from the comments, it sounded pretty good to most of you.
That sounds good to me!
Told you.
All praise Almighty Father Gabe. Amen.
So now I can get my buddy to try out the online RPGs I like in hopes that he will play online with me. This is great. Now I can provide incentives to my friends beyond just buy it, you'll love it.
This is much needed because for years I preferred to buy copies of games so I could put them on my machines for my nephews than buy via Steam. Having to buy 3 copies for 3 children is a bit much.
Then tell your sibling to stop having children.
Freeloader here. Anyone got a great game library they want to share?
Steam sure is embracing a lot of poor children who are most likely to be adopted or orphans.
I have a library of over 600 games. My friends and family are going to love this.
I'm sure they already love you, Rich Uncle Moneybags.
Woo! PC gaming for the win. Enjoy your consoles, children. :D.
Why would they do this? Now something smells fishy, pal. I don't trust it. I mean, Steam is a deal, as it is, but this move makes me think they want to start changing for paid subscriptions soon.
Lol, Steam will make me just buy the exclusive in the console. The best thing happened to PC is Steam.
Yes, I see your point, I think. Now, obviously the concept of sharing your library with other people and devices isn't completely new. We heard plenty about it earlier this year, in fact, from Microsoft. Initially, they planned to have the ability to share your library built into the Xbox One, but then pulled it as part of their famous 180, brought about by white-hot nerd rage at their DRM policies. With the dying cries of the Xbox One's DRM policies ringing in your ears, some of you were delighted by Valve implementing the policy Microsoft abandoned, effectively giving Steam users something for nothing and not taking anything away from the experience they currently enjoy. You know, good customer service. Some of you, on the other hand, managed to be livid.
Ruffle, Valve copied MS.
Fucking hypocrites, all of you! Valve does it, win for gamers. Microsoft mentions it, worst company in the world!
Oh, okay, so now it's cool because Valve is doing it?
I don't fucking care! Unless I can resell my games for at least half the amount, or sell it to other users, then it would be fantastic! I can buy my own games for Steam, so it's fine! I'm not a cheapskate!
Steam pre-order cancelled.
Microsoft tries to do it, the internet blows up. Valve does it, their status as the Jesus Christ of gaming is reaffirmed to the internet. Stay cool, guys!
I love how you idiots sit here and defend these multi-million-dollar corporations telling you that you don't own what you purchase. Fucking useful, idiots. No consumer rights, just hand the money over and love the corruption. I don't want to own anything I worked my ass off to pay for. Let this business model literally rob me, and it's good because it's trendy. You fucking idiots.
Did you just try and call every Steam user a hipster? Because I've got to level with you, dude, that's kind of a stretch. Also, I don't think anyone was complaining about the Xbox One's Family Share feature. It was the rest of the package they initially proposed that people objected to. Family Share was a great idea, which sadly went down with the ship. But you guys are right, Valve is effectively Satan for running a digital distribution system. Praise be to Belial! Right, we just insinuated Gabe Newell is a Satanist, so I'd say my work here is done. I'll be back next week, but in the meantime, feel free to keep the conversation going by leaving a comment, tweeting at Johnette, or using the hashtag Feedbackula. I'm off to make a blood sacrifice and go play Dota now. See you next week. Steam! I barely know her! These are getting worse.